Are you curious to uncover the mystery behind a country that seems trapped in a cycle of poverty? Join me on a captivating journey as we delve deep into the heart of Belarus, unlocking the secrets behind its economic struggles. In this thought-provoking video, we'll explore the question on everyone's mind: why is Belarus so poor? Greetings, fellow knowledge seekers. Welcome to our channel, where we embark on fascinating explorations of the world's most intriguing topics. Today, we set our sights on Belarus, a landlocked country nestled in the heart of Europe. While its picturesque landscapes and rich cultural heritage may captivate the eye, there is an underlying enigma that begs our attention. For years, Belarus has grappled with a persistent struggle against poverty, despite its vast resources and potential for growth. It's a perplexing puzzle that demands answers. Why does a nation blessed with fertile lands, an educated workforce, and strategic geographical location find itself battling economic hardships? In this video, we'll embark on a captivating investigation, peeling back the layers of history, politics, and socio-economic factors that have shaped Belarus into what it is today. We'll examine the impact of historical events, governmental policies, and international dynamics that have influenced the country's trajectory. Prepare to challenge your assumptions as we strive to understand the complexities of Belarus's economic landscape. Together, we'll analyze key factors such as industrialization, international relations, and governance models that have shaped its path towards prosperity or stagnation. But remember, our goal is not only to uncover the reasons behind Belarus's economic struggles but also to shed light on potential solutions and the hope that lies within. Join me as we embark on a journey of discovery, seeking answers to the burning question: why is Belarus so poor? So, without further ado, let's unravel the enigma and gain a deeper understanding of the challenges facing this intriguing nation. It's time to explore the untold story behind Belarus's struggle with poverty. Let's dive in. To understand why Belarus finds itself in its current economic predicament, we must first explore its rich historical background. Situated at the crossroads of Eastern Europe, Belarus has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, enduring centuries of political and cultural transformations. From the medieval Grand Duchy of Lithuania to periods of Polish and Russian rule, Belarus has often found itself caught in the tides of larger powers. However, it was during the 20th century that Belarus experienced a pivotal moment that would shape its destiny: the establishment of the Soviet Union. As a constituent republic of the USSR, Belarus became deeply intertwined with the socialist ideology and centralized economic planning of the Soviet regime. Industries were nationalized, agricultural collectivization was enforced, and the country's resources were directed towards the goals of the Soviet state. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked a profound turning point for Belarus and its economy. In the wake of the Soviet Union's dissolution, Belarus, like many other former Soviet republics, faced the challenge of transitioning from a centrally planned economy to a market-oriented system. This process involved dismantling state control, liberalizing trade, and encouraging private enterprise. However, Belarus took a different approach compared to its neighbors. Under the leadership of President Alexander Lukashenko, Belarus opted for a more gradualist approach to economic reforms, retaining a significant degree of state control over key industries and maintaining a welfare-oriented system. This approach aimed to ensure stability and protect vulnerable sectors during the transition. While some argue that this strategy allowed Belarus to weather the immediate shocks of the transition, others criticize it for hindering the country's long-term economic growth and preventing the development of a robust private sector. The historical context, including Belarus's Soviet past, the collapse of the Soviet Union, and the country's transition to a market economy, provides essential groundwork for understanding the challenges it faces today. In the following sections, we will explore the specific factors that have contributed to Belarus's current economic struggles, shedding light on the complex interplay of political, social, and economic dynamics at play. Political stability plays a crucial role in fostering economic growth and attracting investment. In the case of Belarus, the country has maintained a relatively stable political environment under the leadership of President Alexander Lukashenko. This stability, coupled with a strong emphasis on social welfare, initially provided a sense of security and predictability for businesses and investors. However, the relationship between political stability and economic growth is nuanced. While stability can create a conducive environment for development, it can also lead to complacency and hinder necessary reforms. In Belarus, the prolonged political stability has both positive and negative implications for its economy, which we will explore further. The authoritarian regime under President Lukashenko's rule has had a significant impact on Belarus's economic landscape. The concentration of power and limited political freedoms have created an environment where political control is prioritized over market-oriented reforms. The regime's influence permeates key sectors of the economy, including state-owned enterprises and strategic industries. Critics argue that the lack of checks and balances, coupled with a lack of transparency, has hindered competition, discouraged innovation, and limited the potential for private sector growth. The regime's tight control over the media and civil society has also stifled dissent and limited the freedom of expression, which can be detrimental to the development of a vibrant and dynamic economy. Another critical aspect to consider is the lack of political reforms in Belarus. Despite calls for greater democratization and the need for structural changes, the country has seen limited progress in implementing meaningful political reforms. This lack of reforms has had a profound influence on the country's economic development. The absence of political reforms contributes to a lack of accountability, transparency, and effective governance mechanisms. It hampers the rule of law, limits the protection of property rights, and creates an uncertain business environment. Investors may be wary of committing to a country where the legal and political frameworks are not conducive to long-term stability and growth. The intertwining of political factors with economic development is evident in Belarus. While political stability can provide a sense of security, an authoritarian regime and a lack of political reforms pose significant challenges to the country's economic prospects. In the next sections, we will explore additional factors that contribute to the economic struggles in Belarus, unraveling the complex web of social and economic dynamics at play. To grasp the essence of Belarus's economic struggles, we must delve into the structure of its economy. The Belarusian economy comprises several key sectors, including manufacturing, agriculture, services, and energy. Manufacturing, particularly heavy industry, has historically played a central role in the country's economic framework. Machinery and equipment production, chemicals, and metallurgy are among the prominent industries. Agriculture, too, holds significance in Belarus, with the country boasting fertile lands and a strong agricultural heritage. Services, including retail, finance, and tourism, are also present, although their contribution to the overall economy is relatively smaller. Additionally, energy production, especially through the country's nuclear power plants, contributes to the energy sector's significance. One of the major challenges faced by Belarus is its heavy reliance on heavy industry. While heavy industry has been a source of pride and a symbol of industrial prowess, it also presents certain difficulties. The heavy industry's dependence on capital-intensive production and outdated technologies can hinder competitiveness in a global market that increasingly values efficiency and innovation. Moreover, fluctuations in global commodity prices can significantly impact Belarus's heavy industry, leading to economic vulnerabilities. The country's heavy industry sector has faced challenges in adapting to changing market demands and achieving diversification, which further exacerbates the economic struggles faced by Belarus. State-controlled enterprises also have a substantial impact on Belarus's economic performance. These enterprises, which operate under government ownership and control, dominate key sectors of the economy. While state control initially served to ensure stability during the transition from a planned to a market-oriented economy, it has also created challenges. The lack of competition and the absence of market-driven incentives within state-controlled enterprises can hinder productivity and innovation. State ownership often leads to inefficiencies, bureaucracy, and a lack of accountability, limiting the potential for growth and development. Furthermore, state-controlled enterprises may prefer. External factors play a significant role in shaping the economic landscape of Belarus. One such factor is the impact of international sanctions. Over the years, Belarus has faced varying degrees of sanctions from different countries and international bodies. These sanctions are typically imposed in response to concerns regarding human rights violations, political repression, or other geopolitical considerations. International sanctions can have severe consequences for Belarus's economy. They can restrict access to global markets, limit foreign investment, and impede the growth of key industries. The sanctions can disrupt trade, financial transactions, and technological cooperation, creating additional hurdles for economic development. Trade partnerships are crucial for the economic growth and prosperity of any nation. For Belarus, its trade relationships with neighboring countries, such as Russia and the European Union, are of particular significance. The country has historically relied heavily on trade with Russia, benefiting from close economic ties and preferential treatment within the Eurasian Economic Union. However, diversifying trade partnerships and expanding into new markets is vital for Belarus's economic resilience. Strengthening trade relationships with the European Union and other global players can open up new opportunities for export growth, foreign direct investment, and technology transfer. Building mutually beneficial trade partnerships can contribute to economic stability and provide avenues for overcoming the challenges faced by Belarus. Belarus's economic situation is intricately linked to geopolitical challenges. The country finds itself situated at the intersection of competing regional and global powers. The geopolitical dynamics in the region can significantly impact Belarus's economy, as seen in the context of tensions between Russia and Western countries. The geopolitical challenges faced by Belarus can result in economic uncertainties. Fluctuations in energy prices, changes in regional alliances, and political conflicts can create instabilities that reverberate throughout the country's economic landscape. It is essential to understand the impact of these external geopolitical forces on Belarus's economic situation to gain a comprehensive understanding of the factors contributing to its economic struggles. The interplay of external factors, such as international sanctions, trade partnerships, and geopolitical challenges, exerts a profound influence on Belarus's economic trajectory. In the subsequent sections, we will explore additional elements and delve deeper into the complexities of the country's economic struggles, shedding light on the multifaceted factors that contribute to the question of why Belarus remains in a state of poverty. Social factors play a vital role in shaping the economic landscape of any country, and Belarus is no exception. Demographic trends, in particular, have a significant impact on the economy. Belarus is currently facing challenges related to an aging population and a declining birth rate. These demographic shifts pose economic challenges, including a shrinking workforce and increased strain on the social welfare system. With fewer young people entering the labor market and a larger proportion of the population nearing retirement age, sustaining economic growth becomes more difficult. The government must address these demographic challenges by implementing policies that promote workforce participation, encourage innovation, and ensure the long-term sustainability of the social welfare system. The educational system plays a crucial role in the economic development of any nation. In Belarus, the education system has historically emphasized technical and scientific education, producing a skilled workforce in fields such as engineering and IT. This focus on technical education has allowed Belarus to develop a reputation for producing highly skilled professionals in various industries. However, to foster long-term economic growth, it is essential to balance technical education with a broader emphasis on innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship. Encouraging critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and fostering an environment that supports innovation and entrepreneurship can further propel Belarus's economic development in the modern knowledge-based economy. Income inequality is a social factor that directly affects poverty levels in Belarus. Like many countries, Belarus grapples with income disparities, with a portion of the population experiencing significantly higher incomes while others struggle to meet basic needs. Income inequality can hinder economic development by limiting access to opportunities and resources for those at the lower end of the income spectrum. Addressing income inequality requires implementing policies that promote inclusive growth, ensure fair distribution of wealth, and provide equal opportunities for all segments of society. This can be achieved through progressive taxation, social welfare programs, and policies that promote access to education, healthcare, and job opportunities. Reducing income inequality not only lifts individuals out of poverty but also fosters social cohesion, boosts consumer demand, and creates a more stable economic environment that benefits society as a whole. Social factors, including demographic trends, the education system, and income inequality, are critical components that shape the economic landscape of Belarus. Understanding these factors provides insights into the underlying dynamics of the country's economic struggles and paves the way for developing effective strategies to address them. In the upcoming sections, we will continue to explore additional factors that contribute to Belarus's economic challenges, unraveling the intricate tapestry that explains why the country remains in a state of poverty. To overcome the economic challenges faced by Belarus, several potential strategies can be considered. One key aspect is the need for a comprehensive economic reform agenda. This agenda should focus on improving the business environment, promoting entrepreneurship, and attracting foreign investment. Implementing policies that reduce bureaucracy, streamline regulations, and enhance transparency can foster a more conducive environment for economic growth. Investing in human capital is another crucial strategy. Enhancing education and vocational training programs can equip the workforce with the skills necessary for a modern and dynamic economy. Additionally, fostering innovation and supporting research and development initiatives can spur technological advancements and drive economic competitiveness. Structural reforms and diversification of the economy are vital for Belarus's long-term economic growth. This involves reducing the heavy reliance on heavy industry and expanding into new sectors, such as high-tech industries, services, and knowledge-based sectors. Encouraging entrepreneurship, providing support for small and medium-sized enterprises, and promoting innovation ecosystems can help diversify the economy and create new avenues for growth. Moreover, prioritizing sustainable development and investing in renewable energy can reduce dependence on fossil fuels, contribute to environmental protection, and open up opportunities for green industries and job creation. International cooperation and aid can play a significant role in improving Belarus's economic situation. Strengthening diplomatic and economic ties with neighboring countries, the European Union, and other global partners can expand trade opportunities, attract investment, and foster knowledge exchange. Engaging in regional integration initiatives and leveraging Belarus's strategic geographical location can enhance its position as a transit hub and boost economic connectivity. International aid and development assistance can provide critical support in areas such as infrastructure development, capacity building, and social welfare programs. Collaboration with international organizations, financial institutions, and donor countries can help leverage resources and expertise to address the specific challenges faced by Belarus. It is important to note that any potential solutions should be tailored to Belarus's unique circumstances and take into account the country's political, social, and economic context. The implementation of these strategies requires strong leadership, political will, and a commitment to long-term economic transformation. By embracing a comprehensive reform agenda, diversifying the economy, and fostering international cooperation, Belarus can unlock its full potential and pave the way for sustainable economic development, improving the lives of its citizens and moving towards a more prosperous future. In the concluding sections, we will summarize the key insights gained throughout our exploration and reflect on the potential pathways for Belarus to break free from the cycle of poverty. In conclusion, the question of why Belarus remains in a state of poverty is a complex one, shaped by a multitude of factors. We have explored the historical background, political factors, economic structure, external influences, social dynamics, and potential solutions that contribute to understanding Belarus's economic struggles. Belarus's Soviet past, the collapse of the Soviet Union, and the country's transition to a market economy have had a profound impact on its economic trajectory. Political stability, while providing a sense of security, has also presented challenges, including an authoritarian regime and a lack of political reforms. The heavy reliance on heavy industry, state-controlled enterprises, and income inequality further complicate the economic landscape. External factors such as international sanctions, trade partnerships, and geopolitical challenges also shape Belarus's economic situation. Demographic trends, the educational system, and social factors like income inequality play crucial roles as well. To improve Belarus's economic situation, potential solutions include comprehensive economic reform, diversification of the economy, investment in human capital, and international cooperation. Structural reforms, fostering innovation, and sustainable development can pave the way for a more prosperous future. As we conclude this video, it is important to remember that overcoming poverty and achieving sustainable economic growth is a complex and multifaceted process. It requires the collective efforts of the government, businesses, civil society, and international partners. By understanding the root causes of Belarus's economic struggles and embracing effective strategies, there is hope for a brighter future. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of why Belarus is faced with poverty. We hope that this video has provided valuable insights into the challenges and potential pathways for change. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Together, let's continue to deepen our understanding of the world and work towards a more equitable and prosperous future. Goodbye.